Hey, if you live in the Yavapai County and struggle each year with getting school supplies for kids, well, there's a great event happening coming up. It's the Back to School Community Health and Wellness Fair happening July 27th at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. The Firefighter Angels Foundation is handing out free stuffed backpacks for all ages. There's also community resource information available on site. It is the great community outreach that you do for all of us, but you must register. This is very important. So what you need to do is go to azdailymix.com and you'll see the link. Enter your info and you're all set. They won't be able to take walk-ins. So please, it's July 27th at the Findlay Toyota Center up in Prescott Valley. ArizonaDailyMix.com, azdailymix.com is where you need to go to register to be a part of that. So please do that right now, people. All right. So, hey, Skin and Cancer Center of Arizona continues to partner with AZTV in supporting the community, and they are happy to be a part of our Stuff the Bus campaign. Dr. Fernandes, how are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on.
You know, you are very important, especially to a lot of people, but for our kids who are getting ready to go back to school, and we're going to talk about, of course, their skin and sunblock. We're going to talk a little bit, but let's first talk about how important Stuff the Bus is to you and helping the community.
Well, Skin and Cancer Center of Arizona, we've always found it important and gratifying to give back to the community and its members, and Stuff the Bus is the perfect way to do so. We've partnered with ACTV for years now with Stuff the Bus and getting school supplies to children and educators that need it most in the communities that are in most dire need of it. So certainly happy to participate.
Yeah, and we're so happy. And we're happy that you're here because before we came on, we talked about a little bit is that kids are getting ready to go back to school. They really haven't been outside like at school. They've been inside. Yes, they've been playing around. But skin cancer, it affects everyone, and people think it's just in the older people, right?
Oh, absolutely. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer in the world in the U.S. It's a startling statistic, but 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer by age 70. So it's something that affects a tremendous number of people. And in terms of development of skin cancer, much of it is due to your cumulative sun exposure, which builds up over time. 23% of your sun exposure actually is sustained before age 18. So with children even, it's important sun avoidance to the degree you're able to, daily sunscreen usage, even with children, should be impressed at an early age.
Yeah, and it literally takes, it takes me probably at the most 3 minutes to put on sunscreen. That's probably because I take my time or anything like that. But for kids, you get it on, you put it on, and it's going to pretty much last throughout the day, and it's a great way to make sure, again, they're not going to be getting that skin cancer. And of course, also what it does, it leads to other spots that they come see you about, because also you do dermatologist things too.
Absolutely. You know, we have a heavy focus on skin cancer diagnosis and treatment, but we also see patients with conditions such as acne, psoriasis, eczema, also some cosmetic treatments, Botox fillers, and skin cancer removals, Mohs surgery. So certainly a wide variety of dermatologic conditions, but skin cancer is one of the topics that's dearest to our heart, certainly.
Yeah. So I like what you said there about, of course, the skin with, I'll say it, zits. Especially when it comes to kids,
sure.
They can be very, very self-conscious about their skin when it comes to scars, and that's why it's nice to come see where you can help them with that, especially during the school year.
Absolutely, we see a number of kids with acne and prescribe a number of treatments such as antibiotics, Accutane, as well as cosmetic treatments for scars as well. So a wide variety of service offerings that we have.
Yeah, but we also remind them it is called put on sunscreen, and you won't get some of that acne. And also it's the proper sunscreen you put on. And that's where you guys on your site can let people know like the different ones are good for the kids and for adults too.
Absolutely, and we sell a number of sunscreens in our office as well too. And there is a difference between mineral-based sunscreens, organic sunscreens, chemical blockers as well too. And as you hinted earlier, it's important to apply it ideally on a daily basis. Just make it part of your routine. You brush your teeth, wash your face, put sunscreen on in the morning, and ideally one that doesn't leave much of a residue and one that you enjoy putting on, which will incentivize you to do so.
Perfect. Tell them how they can get a hold of you, doctor.
So I work at Skin and Cancer Center of Arizona in Chandler, Arizona. Dr. Burrell Woke actually established Skin and Cancer Center in 1987, and since then we have 2 locations in Chandler and Queen Creek. Our office number is 480-899-7546. Please come in for a annual skin check for skin cancer screening, as well as the other conditions we mentioned that we treat.
Perfect. Thank you, Doc, for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.